now like to give the floor to Commissioner Sinkevičius. Commissioner, the floor is yours.
Thank you, and of course, good evening, everybody, and of course, thank you very much for tuning in. I want to start by thanking the German presidency, not just for running a very productive council today, as you could hear from Minister's presentation. We went through so many questions, but for their very strong support over the last months. And my thanks and congratulations to them for all we have achieved together during very difficult moment for the Union. The main business of the morning was climate. As you know, making Europe the first climate-neutral continent by 2050 is the main objective of the European Green Deal. The Youth Growth Strategy presented 1 year ago, so the Commission warmly welcomes the European Council agreement on the revised 2030 target. On this occasion, ministers discussed the implications for the European climate law, adopting a general approach and a position for further negotiations on all elements with the European Parliament. The Commission is working on the impact assessment for the June 2021 proposals, and we will share the information as soon as it becomes available. Ministers also discussed the UN NDC submission, which now includes the updated EU target and the annex of information that facilitates clarity, transparency, and understanding of our commitment. The Commission looks forward to its submission before the end of the year. The new financial instruments developed by the Commission will play an important role on reaching climate targets. And there was therefore an exchange of views on the state of play regarding national recovery and resilience plans. Ministers shared best practice example on how to achieve the 37 climate spending target and how to maximize the contribution of the recovery funds to the green transition. On that note, ministers adopted conclusions on making the recovery circular and green, with a central role for the circular economy. These conclusions come in response to the adoption of the new Circular Economy Action Plan in March this year. They also highlight the role of the circular economy in the recovery from COVID-19 and provide political guidance on the broad range of actions contained in the action plan. I was particularly pleased by the focus on the coming sustainable product policy and the support for expanding the scope of the Eco-Design Directive, the right to repair, and the call for a proposal on digital passport. There was also an acknowledgement of the role of the environmental footprint methods and endorsement of the 7 key product value chains identified in the Circular Economy Action Plan. Moreover, ministers highlighted the links between digitalization and the environment and adopted conclusions on digitalization for the benefit of the environment. These conclusions will feed into the debate on sustainable digital transformation, clarifying option for action at the European level. That was followed by a fruitful exchange of views on the new chemical strategy for sustainability, a first step towards the zero pollution ambition for a toxic-free environment announced in the European Green Deal. This strategy has 2 main objectives: boosting innovation for safe and sustainable chemicals and increasing protection of human health and the environment against hazardous chemicals. It also gives a major boost to innovation and safer alternative from production to end of life, including by greening chemical production. And this will help strengthen the competitiveness of EU industry, making it synonymous with safety. Finally, among the numerous AOB points, I also presented the Commission proposal for a new regulation on batteries and waste batteries, adopted just last week. The proposal puts in place a new forward-looking regulatory framework for batteries built around sustainability, addressing social, market and environmental issues all at the same time. Ministers were very receptive, and I truly look forward to working closely with them on this file throughout the co-decision procedure. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. We now have time for some questions, and I can already see some hands raised. Just as a little reminder, please do raise your hand